I'm not sure what's up, but like the Statue of Liberty is so small. Like it's like really, really small. Oh, this isn't the real Statue of Liberty. This is a replica. I feel better now. Okay. Beautiful day. Great rehearsal this morning. Great food. Emailing, trying to book a bunch of stuff. Got to go into the city now and pick up a sewing machine. It's heavy. That's all right. Damn, it's beautiful today. Park is looking super sweet. I'm gonna go teach a little bit to a good musician friend of mine. I love these streets and parks. They're super amazing. Everything's starting to bloom now. So I totally forgot to film our lesson. This is Ben. Ben's on my first album, and we're about to have another album out, which you'll hear all about.
It was a good lesson.
What? Wait.
Good lesson. Yeah,
Good lesson.
Yeah, it was a good
all
lesson.
All right, I'll use that in my bio. Got out of the gym. It's time to go home, and I have to pack for 2 trips. I'm hanging out with the dudes. Okay, so I basically just had to cut the camera off. I don't do interviews. I don't really know how, and for some reason I was starting to get like fanboy. Anyways, that was a really famous drummer. His name is Jim White. I'm really into Jim White, and he lives in my neighborhood, and so I just saw him walking on the street. Anyways, so we talk, we've passed emails back and forth, and I just had to cut the camera off. And then the minute I cut the camera off, we were talking about drums and sticks and his last tour, because he'd been on tour for quite some time. He told me he had just finished an album, which I'm stoked about. So the gentleman with him, who I thought I knew, but I wasn't 100% sure, is George Ziglouris. From Crete, he plays the lute, and they have a group together. It's called Ziglouris White. So getting back to Jim White. Jim White's great. His main band is called Dirty Three. They're from Australia. Jim's from Australia. He's played on a bunch of Bonnie Prince Billy albums. He's on a bunch of Cat Power albums, Beth Orton albums. He's in Smog with Bill Callahan, which is awesome. Now, here's the deal. These are all super out. He's not getting called to play with Justin Bieber. But I know these bands. And you should probably know these bands too. Do some internet searches. But yeah, Jim White. I'll link maybe his website or the Dirty Threes website below. Funny, lots of musicians live in my hood, and I get to hang out with them. And hopefully Jim and I, we've talked about getting together and hanging, and I'd even like to do some drum duos with him. Hopefully I wasn't too much of an idiot yesterday. But I think they took it in stride, especially after I put the damn phone away. I just need to learn how to interview. It's so hard. I'm like, I want to like hang out with my buddies. I don't want to have to, hey, what's up? All right. So I got in from the gym, tons of emails. I've got to get ready for a Baltimore gig on Sunday, and then I'm back for gigs, traveling very, very light. And I'm going to show you my little packing hack for 2 or 3 days. I don't get to travel first class. My favorite hack is this. They're super cheap. You can find them online, or you can order them direct. They're a little more expensive. Eagle Creek makes this thing. It's got a little bit of a cardboard back. Basically, you separate all of this. I have a shirt, some underwear, socks, everything I'm going to need for a day or two. It goes in there. It Velcros up really tight, which means it's not going to move, and that shirt that isn't wrinkled won't be wrinkled later. That then goes in a cymbal bag. I think this trip I will just take a cymbal bag with me, possibly a snare drum. That's it. iPad. And then my other little hack, if you ever travel Delta International and you happen to get an upgrade to business, they have this little bag. It's in your goodie bag. It's a Toomey item, and it's got night cream and socks and all that kind of stuff. But it's what I carry all my electronic stuff in. Everything to hook cameras to iPads. I added the Velcro extra stuff, and then I put my battery on top, close it up, and it fits in my cymbal bag with all the other crap. Good morning, guys. So I got in very, very late last night. And in the mail, Johnson Giles, my buddy from the 3rd or 4th vlog, sent me so I'm gonna make a pour of it right quick, even though I want somebody else to make it for me.